Hello there! Welcome to Geno's Thing of the Day, where take a look at one of Geno's things. And it's a day, puny humans. Hey man, it's me, Geno. Yes, it really is. Welcome to Geno's Thing of the Day, where we take a look at one of Geno's things, and it's a day. Hey, so glad you were here. So happy, so glad. When you come and hang with me, you know, it just makes my heart soar like an eagle. Oh. So, folks, it's a sad day, kind of, here in Coolsville. This is going to be the last time I fire up the lava lamps until spring. Because last winter, I came out here one day and it had been cold and all my lava lamps were broken. The liquid in them froze and the glass shattered. No kidding, I still got the bucket of all the broken glass and stuff. So, it was nice weather. Fired them up one last time this year, and it'll be spring before I'll take them inside, and then it'll be spring before they get set up again. Anyhow, you probably don't care much about that, but it's news, man. Anyways, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Geno, you're rambling, dude. You got a thing today or not? Oh, ye of little faith. Of course I got a thing today. Why would I be here if I didn't have a thing? Anyhow, this is a really, really cool thing. I just got this recently, and I don't know why, it just really tickles my fancy. Anyway, this is it. So, if you can see that, yes, it's Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland sitting on a toilet. Yeah, and it's just so cool. I love it. I happen to love Alice in Wonderland. That is just a wonderful story. Cheshire Cat's one of my favorite things. Anyhow, I saw that, I had to have it. I mean, come on, Rabbit on a toilet. Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Nothing really, but I do have a story for you. This is about a boy, two boys kind of, actually, brothers. The older brother, he tried his hand at sports when he was in school. Wasn't really that good. He liked sports, but he just wasn't that good. He didn't really take to schooling. He just dropped out. Of course, this is a while back, so it's not quite the stigma that dropping out of high school would be like these days. But anyway, so he dropped out and decided, yes, to cast his luck with the real world. So, the thing is, his mother passed away. And so his dad was raising him and his younger brother all by himself. And Dad was very disappointed that he dropped out of school. And, held nothing back letting him know that. So Will, his younger brother, Will, got older, and he didn't take much to school in either. And he ended up dropping out and go see what the real world has to offer. This was in Dayton, Ohio. So these brothers, Will and his older brother, after, like I said, many failures and just kind of aimless, they came together in 1892 and decided to go into business together. Maybe that was, maybe there's strength in numbers. Anyway, so they opened that business 1892, and actually didn't do too bad. They did mechanical stuff. They worked on bicycles and things like that. So shop was going along, and they both had other interests. And owning their own business like that offered them a great chance that in their spare time, extra time, they could work on their little, projects, experiments, things they have, which they did have a big project going. So then, on December 17th, 1903, the boys, well, men now, Will and his older brother, Orville, jumped in the contraption they'd been working on in their spare time. And they put it in the air. So Wilbur and his brother Orville launched this thing. They got on it, both of them, and launched it. And that very first flight was considered the first sustained, controlled, powered flight. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur. That first flight lasted 12 seconds, which may not seem real impressive, but no one had flown through the air like this before. Gliders and balloons, but they tried it that very day. They did make 3 more flights, and the best one lasted 59 seconds, almost a whole minute, and it went 852 feet. Not bad for a couple of bicycle repairmen. What is it? Bicycle repairmen. In the comments, you better know what that's from, people. If not, you got some studying to do. Seriously. Anyhow, they didn't stop there. And then later in 1905, they launched what was considered the first practical airplane. They could fly it and control it. Oh, by the way, when they invented the plane, they had to invent the controls to make it fly. People never had anything before that they had to worry about three-dimensional movement. Everything was just linear. So they're credited in inventing basic controls for flying that, pretty much basic principle, they're still used today. But, hey, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And that is the story of flight. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright. 1903, December 17th. At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. On Sand Flats. Anyway, hey. This is me, Geno. Getting ready to sign off. For me, for the Alice in Wonderland rabbit on the toilet. Hey, feel free to question, comment, copy, criticize, and or critique, babies. And be kind to one another. And be kind to yourselves. Every now and then we need a wee bit of attention to ourselves. Anyhow, hey, be lovins on people. And as they say in Tibet, see you later, my friends. Oh yeah, and stay cool and crazy.